Everybody knows that a 36 is perfect, but what does your ACT score say about you? What does a 21 mean? A 25? Even a 33? In this video, I'm breaking down every ACT score range, what colleges see when they look at it, what scholarships usually come with it, and how it fits into the bigger picture. This isn't a how to improve video, but more like a what does your score mean right now. Even though most colleges are now test optional, your ACT score can still mean a lot, especially when it comes to scholarships. Plenty of schools use automatic merit scholarships where a single point can literally change how much you pay for college. So test optional doesn't mean test irrelevant, it just means that your score is leverage. Scores below 16 roughly fall in the bottom third of test takers. According to ACT's national rank data, a 16 falls in about the 40th percentile. Colleges that admit students in this range are usually open enrollment colleges or community colleges. This range usually means you're still developing core test skills like pacing, reading comprehension, and math fluency. But the good news, it's also the range where students see the fastest growth. All right, 16 to 20. Between 16 and 20, you're sitting right around the national average, roughly the 40th to 60th percentile. That's the most common range among test takers. You're competitive for many small state, public, and regional universities, and most colleges are going to pair your score with your GPA to make a decision on you. At this level, scholarship money is limited, but it's a point where colleges start taking your academics seriously. It tells them that you're college ready, just not yet in that heavy merit or selective tier. So now we have 21 to 23. A 21 to 23 puts you solidly above average, roughly top third in the country. This range means you've got strong college level skills across the board. You're in range for medium-sized state universities and private regional colleges. This is also where smaller merit awards start showing up, usually a few thousand a year. It's not an elite score, but it's a solid score that admissions are going to trust. 24 to 25. So now we're in the top 20% nationally. It's about the 75th to 80th percentile. A 24 to 25 means you're a strong applicant for most large public universities and reputable private schools. It's also where real scholarship money starts appearing. Many schools offer $3,000 to $8,000 automatically when you hit the score, depending on your GPA. Colleges see the score as consistent and balanced, not perfect, but definitely impressive. All right, 26 to 27, this lands you in the top 10 to 12% of test takers. That's a big jump, and it shows in how schools view you. You're competitive for major public universities and strong national programs. At this level, you're often going to qualify for 5-figure scholarships over 4 years, and honors college invitations aren't uncommon. It's a range that represents both mastery of content and great time management. 28 to 29, so scoring between a 28 and 29 puts you in the top 10% or better. This is a nationally competitive range that stands out on any application. You're in range for selective state flagships and national universities, and you'll often be above the median at those schools. At this level, scholarship packages start climbing up near full tuition at some institutions. It's one of the most strategic ranges for both financial aid and admissions. It's high enough to impress, but it's still common enough for good merit. 30 to 31. So a 30 to a 31 puts you in about the top 5% of test takers. This is where things start to get elite. You're competitive for public honors programs, selective private universities, and national merit level aid. Many colleges often offer full tuition scholarships or their top-tier presidential awards for scores on this zone. It shows complete control over the test, both the content and the pacing, and it's a major academic strength on any application. 32 to 33. You're in about the top 2 to 3% nationally. This score range is right in the middle 50% of the top 50 national universities and selective liberal arts colleges. It's not just an impressive number, it's a signal. Students in this band often receive invites to full ride scholarship weekends, honors research programs, or leadership fellowships. It's one of the most powerful score ranges you can have because it opens doors everywhere while still qualifying for massive merit aid. 34 to 36. Now this is the peak tier. A 34 to 36 is about the top 1% of all ACT scores. At this level, your score no longer determines where you get in. It just confirms that you're fully qualified. Every college in the country, from flagships to Ivy League, will consider you automatically ready. At this tier, decisions come down to your essays, your extracurriculars, all the other stuff on your application. But your score still has financial power. It qualifies you for maximum merit scholarships, including full tuition, housing, and stipends at many schools. It's the academic ceiling, and from here, everything else in your application tells a story. When you zoom out, each ACT score range represents a different level of opportunity, not success or failure. A 22 might open the door to a great regional university. A 30 might mean full tuition somewhere else. The point isn't to chase perfection, it's to understand what your number can do for you. Your ACT score is a tool. Now, if it's used right, it can lower your costs, expand your options, and make college a lot more affordable. Used wrong, it's just another number on a score report. So now you know what your ACT score really means, but the next step is to learn how to use it. That's what we do at 5 Academy. Check out our website. We have a lot of free resources and paid resources. Personally, I use the paid resources to get my score from a 30 to a 35 in just 50 days. We can help you to improve your score to get into your dream school, get more money off, or really whatever you need the score for. So check out our YouTube Shorts, our TikTok. We have a lot of stuff that's going to help you out there. I'm Calvin from 5 Academy. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.